What's up? I'm Taylor.
I'm Daunta.
This is our web show, Real Talk with Daunta and Taylor. We're joined by
Strength.
Yes, you know, I'm sure many of y'all saw our Facebook award show. So we back by popular demand, giving the people what they want. And each week we will be discussing a different topic. So this week's topic we will discuss is cheating. And so a bunch of viewers, you know, from the Facebook award, they sent in a bunch of questions. And this was one of them about the topic. And so the first question that we received was, how can you tell if your mate is cheating? So, Strength, how can you?
See, man, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of ways you can tell when your mate is cheating, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you ask your spouse or your person, what's up, let me see your phone, and they want to pull back, and they don't want you to see the phone, you know what I'm saying? Then like, that's one way right there, you know?
Got something to hide,
and then, yes, it shows they have something to hide.
That is all right.
Yes, and then at the same time, if you on Facebook and so always coming on this, coming in on that, you know what I'm saying? Same chick or same dude, then you know something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And they saying I love you and I love you too and stuff like that. So that's another way right there.
They too close.
And yes, you're right. And there's many ways. And hey, what's the third one?
What does you get back to that? But Daunta,
Yeah,
how can
go
you
ahead,
tell?
I like your points. I'm gonna elaborate on some of your points.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, the cell phone. That's a dead giveaway. Now let's be serious.
True.
Now, women, this for ladies. I'm gonna talk to ladies real quick. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta put this out real quick. Women, you wanna know if your dude is cheating? This is what you do. You gotta be calm. You gotta be completely calm. You gotta like it can't be nothing going wrong. Like you sitting in the house, y'all watching TV, y'all watching the game or whatever. You gotta be like, hey baby, what's up? Yeah. Can I see your phone? And if he flinches for 1 second, if he flinches for a half millisecond, he be like, oh, you cheating.
He gave it away.
He gave it away. Cause listen, if I ain't cheating,
But not all the time, because sometimes it might be something in their phone that they won't want you to see.
come on, man. Because if you are a mate, listen, if you are a mate, you should be able to show them anything in your phone, right? And it shouldn't be nothing questionable, right?
You're right. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that millisecond is very critical. Remember that, ladies. That millisecond is very critical. Another way to figure out if a guy's cheating, like they just get mad when you ask them, like, who is this? And they just get like really mad and start throwing shit around. 9 times out of 10 they cheating. Like you be like, well, who is so and so? You be like, baby girl. Come on now, baby girl. Now you know it's me and you, girl. Why you gonna put it? Baby girl, you know it's us. Why you wanna act like that, baby girl?
Oh shit.
He get all emotional, like, get off me, girl. Get off me now. I don't got time to. Always bullshit.
He's trying to throw a pity party. Would you agree?
He's trying to get you. Yes, he's trying to get you to feel sympathy and move on. Don't move on. Keep pushing that. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing, because you will get your answer out of it.
That's very true.
Anything you want to say?
That's true. No, I don't have anything I want to say. I'd like to go on to the next question. The next question that we got from one of our viewers is, can you cheat on somebody you truly love? And if you did, does that mean you truly love them at all? Strength.
Man,
What's your take
cheat
on
on
that, bro?
somebody and that you truly love? No, that is not possible, because you know, if you cheat, man, you really don't love that person like you claim you do, you know, because when you love somebody, you know what I'm saying, you put all that playboy stuff away, you know what I'm saying, and you put it all away and you give up all that, you know what I'm saying, hollering at the girl, you know what I'm saying, and doing everything, and, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, basically, you don't love them if you gotta cheat. If you gotta cheat, you don't love that person, and you don't need to be with that person.
That is very true.
You don't pass it on to your lead.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with you, because I mean, like, what I think people, they get lust and deep light confused with love. That's why I hate going on people's Facebook pages and then you see other people that have been together for like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, claiming they love each other. No. You don't love them. No. You probably don't even know half of the stuff about them. Let's just be serious now.
You can't even find everything you want to know about a person within 2 weeks.
You cannot. It's impossible to love somebody in 2 weeks, I think. Y'all might be very compatible, y'all might have deep lust, y'all might like each other a lot, but for you to say, okay, I love this person within 2 weeks, that is impossible. So if somebody cheats on you within 2 weeks, I mean, it's justifiable, because I mean, y'all not in love, period, point blank. But to answer the question, cause I kind of veered off. To answer the question, no, you can't cheat on somebody you truly love. It's impossible.
Okay, well, you know, we have another somebody from our audience. They would like to come in and elaborate because they feel that what they have to say is equally important. So please, could you come and join the set, please? We're joined by Andrea Nunn.
Come on, sit down.
She's gonna answer this question. So I mean, Andrea, like we asked the question, like, can you cheat on somebody you truly love? And if you did, does that mean that you ever loved them at all? How do you feel about that?
I feel like if somebody's putting their energy into somebody else, like, you know, do you know how much energy it takes to cheat? You gotta keep up with this, you gotta keep the two separate, you gotta go to somebody else's house, you gotta go hide, like, you gotta lie and stuff. So honestly, if you put all that time into it, I don't think, you know, you're truly in love.
Yeah, because you're wasting your energy.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of
that's real. You know what I'm saying? And that's real.
That is a good point. That is a good point, for real.
And that is real.
No, just to go back to my point. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
About the little cheat. You want to find out if your person cheating? If they keep texting you, calling you, trying to figure out where you at, 9 times out of 10, they just don't want to run into you or they getting on with what they doing.
Yeah.
That's true.
But back to your point, go ahead.
That's honest, and you know, just like, you know, what is the point of cheating on somebody anyway? Like, do you really want to be with two people? Like, I understand if like people have, I like this and I like that, but honestly, if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be focused on one person. That's what it's called.
That's real talk. See, I respect that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because
That's
if
real
you're
talk.
with somebody and then, like, you know how much energy it is to have a boyfriend, you got to introduce them to your people, you know, your friends and all that stuff.
Right.
But if y'all are just, you know, cordially hanging out and stuff like that, that'll be either way. Because then when you say, oh, I seen some this and that with this person, it won't be such a big deal, you know, because you're not, like, anything serious.
Exactly. Because like if you really cared about a person, you wouldn't hurt their feelings. You wouldn't do anything to hurt them and to break their,
And I respect that.
and to break them down. So if you really if you really cared about a person, you know, you would try to do the best that you could, you know, to be the best that you could to them.
Oh, yeah.
Fulfill their requirements.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Right.
And what about,
Oh, yeah.
do y'all think it's possible to fall in and out of love? Because some guys be like, I'm not going to get in a relationship right now. Do you think it's possible to fall in and out of love?
In and out of love.
I'm not sure, but we'll say that for another.
No, I'm gonna answer this question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer this question. It depends on what you're saying. You saying fall in and out of love, right?
Like, say you've been with somebody for like maybe 3 years. Y'all have this scene, you know, that happens. I mean, we're young, but it happens. Honestly, how do you feel like you talking to one girl that you talked to a long time, then you meet this other girl, you know, but you still talk to this other girl, it's like your main chick, like y'all been together since y'all were like in high school.
That's a hard one, because I mean, you can fall in and out of love.
But you say you love this chick
But-
though.
See,
That's the
That ain't
energy.
love. That ain't
That's the
love. That's
energy
love.
that you gotta use.
you know what I mean?
Separate.
That's
Somebody's not a main chick, and somebody's just getting used for something, whether it's cars, money, sex, something. Somebody's getting used. True.
But honestly, maybe you just have this emotional connection. I mean, you ain't
Then
losing them.
if you have, okay, I'm gonna break this down like this. If you've been with somebody for 3 years,
Yep,
they
but
have a
y'all don't
party,
have a title.
but y'all don't have a title, they still have a party. They
Yeah.
still have a party, because they know you enough to
The point they
manipulate
keep
you
using,
to
yeah.
do whatever you want them to do. So, you can fall in love.
Oh,
You
Lord.
can fall in love.
That's
Possibly.
true. But that's a good question, and we would elaborate that question on another show. But this show is about cheating. And the final question that we got was from a female viewer, and it says, how can you stop your mate from cheating?
Who answers? Cassius.
Yes, Dante.
Ladies, this is the sad part of the show, and I just gotta be real with you. There's no way. There's none. There's none. It's just none.
That's real.
Why so?
Until-
Why so?
Because listen. Okay, I'm gonna break this down to you. I was having this conversation with one of my cousins a long time ago. Okay, check this out. As most people know, girls mature faster than guys do, right?
Wait.
So while y'all are like, it's like when y'all are 12, when we're all 12, we're still thinking like we're 9. Y'all are thinking like you're 12. So as you can tell, y'all mature faster than us. So that's why girls date older men, because they're at the same maturity level. Well, maturity level. once a guy reaches the maturity level where he's saying, okay, I only want to be one person, that's when he will stop cheating. Well, let me just say this real quick, I'm gonna let you go ahead and let me get you right. Listen, I forgot what was that. Okay, listen. I forgot what we was at now. Okay, maturity level. Okay, I got it.
Oh, let it stay on the show.
It's gonna be on the show.
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. Once a guy reaches that maturity level when he wants to be with somebody, he will stop cheating. But until then, it is just a man's ego.
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with that, bro.
I disagree too, because like,
You gonna
say
keep cheating.
you're 40-something years old, you're married, you got 3 kids, and you're cheating on your wife. You 40 years old, you ain't mature?
You haven't reached the maturity level
I
yet?
think that's just a mind thing. Like, you can be mature, 40 years old and you're not mature. Come on now.
I mean, like at a certain level. I'm not saying like you can be a mature. There's different types of maturity you can have.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like in a relationship-wise maturity.
Yeah, but you're in a marriage. Don't
So,
marriage me.
I mean, how many? Let's be serious. How many 40-year-old dudes you see walking around still talking about Star Wars? You cannot tell me that they're not mature.
They're not mature. But
Okay.
but some of them aren't.
It's some
Okay,
men,
they're not talking about
it's
Star
some
Wars,
men,
but
and some men who
yep.
still stuck in, you know what I'm saying, they're teenagers, some grown men.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
As far as with this question, right? Somebody said, how can you stop your mate from cheating?
I don't think
You can't stop. You can't stop them because you know why? It's their choice. And whenever they get their mind made up
You're
to
gonna
try to do better, then they will. But there's nothing that you can say to them, or nothing that you can do for them. They have to make the actions, and they have to like make the decisions for themselves. They have to like bring upon the change themselves. That's how you get the job.
I think that's kind of like you telling me not to like ice cream. I mean, of course you can tell me not to like ice cream, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna stop liking ice cream when I wanna like ice cream. And the same goes with cheating. That's how I feel.
But do you have ice cream with
No,
other
if you
females?
if you wanna cheat, dog, you always
comment.
cheat, bro.
Yeah.
If that's what you wanna do, you gonna do that, cool.
You gonna do it regardless, exactly.
But like over time, sometimes people change and wanna do better. But man, the fact of the matter is, man, you just cheating, man. You just doing your thing, dog.
It's not doing your thing. It's like, how is it doing your thing though? Like,
I don't know.
is it
man.
supposed to be? Is that something you're supposed to do? Like,
Nah,
so
nah.
many men boast about it.
I
Like,
don't believe,
is
you
it-
know what I'm saying? I don't believe in cheating.
But is it okay for a female to cheat?
Man,
No, y'all would call her names and everything
But it
and
ain't-
degrade her.
it
So when a
ain't-
dude
But that's
do
the thing about
it,
this
it's
country
okay.
though. But see, that's the thing about America though. There are double standards.
There are.
There are double standards, but
But I ain't
double
saying
standards, you have to live with.
a man is just as wrong as a woman. And a woman is just as wrong as a man.
But when the woman does it, they are quick to call her the B word, the H word,
But a
the S
nigga do
word.
it, okay, but I'm with you on that. I ain't against you. You talking about some real, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I know.
And I'm with you on that. You
Cause
know
I
what
just
I'm saying?
want to know,
But
like,
I'm gonna just put an end to your point. And like in most societies, most civilizations, which sex is the dominant figure?
the male.
The male. Who did God create first?
The male.
Exactly. So who is?
But he created woman from the rib of man.
saying, but who's gonna
so how should she be treated different?
I mean, but that's like, I mean, that's society. She has a point, but the point
She's
is
right.
though,
It's just, listen,
it's not, we
okay.
can't change society.
That's
Back to the
what I'm
question though, we can't change society. It's gonna, I mean, we can, but that's gonna take years and years upon years to do
Just
so.
like
We
she
basically
just
live in
never
a-
did.
Yeah,
Weird world.
Y'all
Yeah.
both right.
Yeah.
Y'all both right.
But I'm saying like
Real
this,
shit.
but to put
on,
an end to
man.
this point, like I said earlier, it takes upon change upon, like, you know what I'm saying, the culprit. The person who's doing it, they have to change themselves. They have to,
Yeah, they have to change.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, if they want to like seek help, counseling, like rehabilitation, they can do that. But it's their choice, you know, and that's how they want to do it. But this wraps up our first show. I think it went pretty well, guys. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
And viewers,
What
you
about
know-
me, the girl?
Yes. Oh yes, of course, and
We have random guests that be walking around and just start watching the
Yes,
show,
yes.
and they talk our
And,
producer over there. Y'all can't see him, he behind.
Exactly.
And he
Go ahead and
they
put
like-
it in one time.
He said he don't want to be in.
No,
Listen, we have random people that be walking around on our stage, on our set,
So,
and they
yeah.
just be like, we want to ask a question, so we let them get in.
Exactly. And by the way, we want to thank. By the way, we really must thank Chipola College because we are doing this all here. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so, okay, but yeah. And so, like, the next episode that will be next week episode will be what makes a healthy relationship, and there will be. Okay. And so then, like, inbox more questions, and we'll get to them as quickly as possible.
Hey, okay.
And so.
Yeah, the survey
And,
question.
Yes, and the next week question is, what makes a healthy relationship? You know, give us your feedback. Give us what you feel will help better our show.
Hit us up. Facebook.
Hit us up, Facebook.
That's
Tell
it.
me mine.
This is mine. You gonna put a little button right there.
Yes.
No,
And so, mine is, hit us up. One time for our producer, Antonio Holmes, our cameraman, Pat Welton. And we will be back next week right here. Holla at your boy.
That is all right.